In this video, we attempt to see a mythical creature as our bikepacking adventure takes us along the River Ness.
We made it to Loch Ness!
Infamous for the Loch Ness Monster. If you're just tuning in, we are currently bikepacking the length of Great Britain from the very top at John O'Groats to the very end in Land's End. In the previous video, we bikepacked to the remote Scottish Highlands following the GB Divide, but ran into a problem with our water filter, which became practically unusable, forcing us to take a more direct and less remote route to Inverness.
Good morning, everyone. It is day 4 of us bikepacking in the UK. We stayed at this campsite and we are getting a late start because we did some planning this morning a bit and we've kind of rerouted due to our need for camping supplies. So we're gonna go to a town that has good camping supplies, but it's supposed to be a gorgeous route according to the camp host here. We chatted a lot about route planning for Scotland, which was super helpful. Planning with the locals is always best, I feel like. So let's hit the road.
On days 4 through 6, we began making our way towards Inverness. The ride took us through some really amazing scenery.
What is this?
We passed by lush rolling hills and fields covered in bright yellow flowers that seemed to go on forever.
I don't think I've seen anything like this before.
We also really lucked out with the weather.
The weather has been so good for this trip.
It's another gorgeous day here in the Scottish Highlands.
Beautiful, bright, sunny skies most of the time, despite a freezing cold wind.
It is so cold.
And although we faced a few minor challenges along the way,
we went the wrong way. Something flew right in my mouth.
These days were mostly pretty chill and uneventful, except for a brief detour we made on day 5 to do a 3.5-mile hike up to the Irish Monument, per the suggestion of one of our camp hosts. And it was definitely worth the steep ride up to the trailhead.
It is definitely a much steeper climb than I think we both anticipated.
While we stopped in multiple small towns along the way, we had no luck in finding our needed camping supplies, which brings us to day 6.
Alright, good morning. It is day 6 of this bikepacking adventure.
You're on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, you would think by now I would know which side of the road to bike on. Anyways, we ended up camping last night just outside of Inverness because the hotels in Inverness were crazy expensive. So we're only gonna stay one night in a hotel. We're gonna try to check into our hotel early so that we can try to get some errands done. We need to go to a bike shop. We need to get some camping supplies, like finally, hopefully our water filter.
All right, we're almost in Inverness. We're going over this massive bridge right now.
After we made it to Inverness, we made a quick stop at a bike shop, and although they were super busy, they managed to find a few minutes to straighten out Liz's bent derailleur hanger. We then went shopping for some much needed gear, including a brand new water filter. Then we explored some sites and of course ate some delicious food.
Good morning. It is day 7 of our bikepacking trip down the length of the UK. We are in Inverness. We had a mostly rest day yesterday, and today we're going to be biking along the River Ness and then down to Loch Ness and try to find some camping somewhere along the way. And we're on a mission, guys. Our mission's really exciting. We are going to try to find Nessie, aka the Loch Ness Monster. I believe in weird creatures. I don't know where you guys stand. Let us know in the comments, do you believe in creatures that we do not know yet? Because I do, because we've seen one. Maybe we'll tell that story along the way. Anyways, let us know. Vote. Do you think there's Bigfoot? Do you think there's other creatures that we don't know about? I don't know. We'll see. We couldn't leave Inverness without trying a bakery here. We love trying bakeries on our bike tours. If you saw our London to Istanbul series, you probably saw us try a lot of bakeries. So we got this one that got really great reviews. We got a toffee apple cinnamon roll. Try that first.
It's amazing.
Toffee on cinnamon rolls is a game changer. It's so good. And I just got like a funky one. This is like a mango passion fruit, white chocolate. Look at this.
Wow.
Okay, let's give this a go. That was good too.
leaving Inverness. It's a nice little town. The bike infrastructure is not very good here, which is funny because there's a ton of cycle tours that start or end in Inverness. So kind of surprises me, but they just haven't built out the infrastructure very well.
We're currently biking along the River Ness. Sounds like we'll be along this for most of the day, which is exciting. So we're starting to keep our eyes peeled and see. What's up?
I want to make sure we're going the best way. We're gonna try this trail that I think is a single track that follows more closely to the river, but honestly, I don't know. Sometimes these apps can be really wrong.
So far this road is definitely nicer. We're on this little gravel slash tarmac road through the forest. Wow, this is lovely. We're just on this gravel road that we have all to ourselves, right next to the River Ness. My eyes are peeled for Nessie. All right, so let me tell you about the story of one time we did see a monster in a river. Well, we don't know if it's a monster, but it's a creature of unknown origin. So near where I live, there's the Columbia River. Grew up in the Portland, Oregon area. And me and Alex one time were walking out there. We saw something that looked like an eel, but it had the spout of a whale. And there are no whales in the Columbia River. This is not a thing, it's a river. And so still to this day, we don't know. It looks like a cross between an eel and a whale. That's why I definitely think there could be creatures of unknown origin out there.
The legend of the Loch Ness Monster dates back to the 7th century AD, when an Irish monk encountered local residents burying a man who was said to be killed by a water beast swimming in the River Ness. Since then, there have been a number of sightings, but unfortunately, no definitive proof. Or at least, not yet. After several miles, our beautiful gravel path of perfection turned into a rough, rocky mess.
This is nuts. Not happening.
It's a rough trail, but this is beautiful. Oh boy. Oh man. This single track definitely turned out a bit more rough than we anticipated. We are trying to find a turnoff as soon as we can. It's gonna take us forever today if we have to go on this the whole way. Just a little bit too hardcore for our heavily loaded touring bikes.
Guys, I think this might be the end of our trip. My pannier completely just fell off on this rough road we've been on. One of the screws is completely missing. I don't even know where this thing screws into. Never had an issue like this before on our trips. Alex is kind of jimmy rigging something that's going to hopefully work. He's taking one of my screws from the bottom. These things are starting to get worn out. Both of ours are finally, after, like, I guess this is probably almost 6,000 miles. They're just dying, I think. We also bought them used, like, over a decade ago.
So this is what happened. Both of these screws, for some reason, they just yanked out. I was able to reattach that, and then I moved the screw and little backing piece from here up to here. So this should work for now. I think we both need a new set of panniers, so maybe we'll consider that in Glasgow depending on how these are holding up.
Dang, okay, we gotta get off this rough road. I got it. Okay.
Oh man.
All right, we heard you have to watch out for ticks here, so I think we're gonna do a quick tick check on each other. Hasn't been the first time I've had a tick, at least. What you doing, Alex? Alex absolutely loves having Invisalign on bikepacking trips, don't you, honey buns?
Mm-hmm.
Every time he eats or has even electrolytes, he has to brush.
Oh, we just went straight uphill after eating lunch. That wasn't such a good idea. Definitely feel like we're both hitting a bit of a food coma. Anyway, we're back on the road, and I think we're just gonna stay on the road for now. Maybe no more exciting detours for the day. Insane scenery.
That's Loch Ness, guys. Woo! Keep your eyes peeled for old Nessie.
You made it to Loch Ness.
Woo-hoo! I always pictured Loch Ness being small for some reason in my mind. This is huge.
There we go.
Thank you. We stopped at this little cafe here right off the side of the road. I saw this in the refrigerator section and had no idea what it was. I asked the lady about it. It's some kind of local Scottish drink called Iron Brew, and she said it's very unique, so I have no idea what it tastes like. It tastes like a bunch of things all at once and simultaneously nothing. Like, I feel like I taste like a little bit of grape in there.
It's sweet.
A little bit of tonic. Almost a little bit of like Coke. There's nothing that tastes like this.
It tastes like bubblegum.
Yeah, it tastes like bubblegum too.
That's what it tastes like, bubblegum. We're both going into headphone land with our audiobooks. We got a bunch of hills here at the end of the day. Gonna try to zone out a little bit. Back in sheep territory. Love these little country roads. All right, so we just came across this really cool old stone bridge, and we're gonna try to fill up our water here.
Can't get over there. See, it's just so mosquito-y and nasty around here. We're gonna try out our new water filter. Not ideal here, but hopefully it'll be okay. Just don't wanna pull in any mosquito larvae. Okay.
The book I'm listening to is Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. I'll put it on the screen. I could be butchering her name. But it takes place in Scotland, so it seemed fitting. It's very refreshing, actually. It's been really hot today, guys. Like, we've been in the heat. I'm sweaty. Okay, guys, so we don't know where we're camping tonight. We were hoping to wild camp somewhere. It's definitely making Alex nervous.
I prefer to have a plan for the day. I just need to know that there's a spot, and I don't know if there is.
So we're gonna go see what happens. I think we'll find something.
Oh man, we've had just so much elevation today, and it's been pretty hot, which I guess I didn't really expect for Scotland. I mean, I'm sure it's really not that hot, but when you're biking uphill and in the direct sunlight, and it hasn't been windy today either, so it's just been kind of brutal. I think I can see the end of this hill. It's just been killing us. It's just been slow going. It just feels like we're climbing a mountain right now. So I guess keep that in mind. If you decide to ride down Loch Ness on the southeast side, be prepared for a massive climb on the road.
That's terrible.
Now we're going downhill. Wow. The scenery down this hill is insane. Wow, it's just so much open land, sheep, a little river.
Kind of crazy how pretty that is. Beautiful loch right there. Woohoo! What the heck? This is insane. Okay, we have to camp here. This is insane.
Yeah.
That would be the perfect spot. Shut up. That's our campsite. What the heck? Wow, this is perfect. This is our campsite, guys, isn't it? What the heck? What you doing wandering into our camp? They're like, this is our romantic spot. What are you doing here? Male chasing the female, how typical. Oh, super windy out. I don't even know if we could have literally lit this without this windscreen.
Alright guys, we have made it to camp. We had a nice little dinner here with a beautiful view. We're at this lake called, I think it's Loch Tarf or something like that. It's gorgeous. The sunsets here last a really long time. Anyway, it's still light outside, but we're already in here because it is freezing outside.
It's after 9.
Is it after 9 already? Wow. I'm really excited that we actually found a really good wild camping spot. Like, I don't think we could ask for a better one. We're right on the water, so we have a fresh water source and just
a filter that works now.
And we have a filter that works and just a beautiful view. So, awesome wild camp spot. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the morning. On the next episode,
We have started heading towards the Isle of Skye.
I'm really glad we got off the main road and onto this beautiful gravel road.
Feels like almost on a daily basis there's some sort of issue we have to fix. Definitely having to dig deep for this. Whew.